Hi guys, so today we'll be analyzing this game between our team Heretics and PaperX. Now, we're doing this analysis simply because I want to see how they work out Harbor, that they actually win this game, right? On Fracture, and I have not seen this map yet, so I think I'm pretty excited, and am very curious how do they wanna work with mm, our harbor. Now, looking at their comp, it is very obvious that they are going to be very, very aggressive because with the harbor, it becomes very difficult to default, right? You do not have any consistent smokes. I mean, sort of it fades away pretty soon. And at the same time, mid round, after you use the smoke to take control, then he doesn't have any more smokes to sort of bring it back in life until unless obviously he gets the kill or whatever. Now the thing is that with this comp, defaulting becomes difficult. All that they can do is go aggro. And looking at this, I think that's what they want to do. Now, if I have someone whose aim is as good as Scream or Ye in my team, or say Forsaken, right? I'm happy with this Reyna pick. If your aim is insane, because Reyna right now is actually the agent I would love to use on all the maps, especially maps like Icebox or map like Breeze, right? But again, you need some good aimer to use Rena, and the reason why I'm so inclined towards Rena right now is because of the blind, how powerful the blind is. So earlier you were not able to swing with the blind, and it was very difficult to sort of make plays with the blind, right? You're blind. Now it's very easy. It's very fast, right? So that's why. Now again, when it comes to sort of our composition by Team Heretics, it's Raze, the popular one, right? The meta one. Okay, so moving to the first round, PaperX on attack, we can simply see that they are sort of just holding in spawn because of the aggression that comes in. Now this has become really really common in pistol round that we see. Usually people also smoke here, sort of stun, try to create pressure and sort of try to show that we are going B. But Team Heretics is basically not doing the smoke, and they're like, yo, we're just gonna push you guys back and we're going to fight. So
To see what these teams have got.
let's see how they handle it. Right now, again, they're not smoking, they're wanting to fight. Chamber goes on top of the box, uh and they just got shut off. PaperX coming in with the aim. I'm curious to see if they flashed or something to sort of take that fight, or it was just a simple come in from their side. So I think, oh yeah, okay. So this was really good, as I told you. So Phoenix flashed first, and then Rena flashed, and because of that, like, it was impossible for these guys to sort of do anything, and they have to return back. How powerful with the Rena flash it is now, especially in the pistol round, and how fast Phoenix flashes. Obviously, this was gonna happen. So I think the idea was okay, but I don't think so that you can do such things against PaperX for sure. Looking at the composition, how they're playing, but okay. First round obviously goes to PaperX. Good kills here, good flash that comes in. Nothing to talk about in this round much, except that yeah, it was a LAN event, guys, and in our country, India, so we should be proud of it, no matter what we are hearing about it. No comments. Okay, so uh-huh. Okay, next round starts. So this round, obviously, it's okay. Now this is again very powerful. So usually, what you do is you put the trip on the opposite side, and you sort of take control of the other side. What you would also see some teams do is they will put the trip here so that no one is also able to take the rope, right? And at the same time, you're just going to wait here, right? Because it's an eco round from Team Heretics, and the way they played the pistol, it's also a possibility that they might rush B or rush A again, right? So you just want to wait for them and wait for the reaction and try to see what was happening. But again, with this comp, it's sort of, it's like you have to sort of do something in the start, right? But I think they would want to take it slow in the start. uh, okay, instant wall comes up, and I'm curious to see where he will stop the wall. Okay, he stops the wall here to deny Amen information, but because Sage was taking the orb, it was pretty fine, and Breach taking this constant information, the smoke comes in here. They know that A is clear, and that is why we see the rotation. But at the same time, PaperX just wants to go in, and PaperX is just basically going in fully there. Okay, so obviously it was just sort of a fake. Put the wall here, and just run B, right? And what happened on B? I think it would just have been a straightaway walk-in. So I think Harbor did the wall here, and okay, this is the Harbor wall. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay, so this cuts your kitchen or whatever you call it. Then it cuts your spawn city. Also, you have your Harbor smoke here, so no one will be able to spam you when you're crossing this. And then obviously you just take the duels here, right? Yeah, so I think it's a good wall. I mean, you basically cut this, then you turn it around and you take it till here, so no one is also able to sort of come early here. It's not that accurate, but again, and you put your harbors w- again, the protective smoke, or what, I'm sorry, I don't know the utility names of harbor, because I never thought harbor is going to be used this early in the pro scene, no? And no one can spam you while you're crossing. All you have to worry about is this kitchen spam or whatever, canteen spam or whatever you call it. Okay, so I think it was a good round. Looking at how many kills were Heretic able to get, it was it was okay. I think they got one kill, and that is why we see one ghost coming in here. Full armors on every side, and it's a full buy for Team Heretics with all the utilities on important people. Yes. Okay, so we see something different coming in from PaperX. They wanted to take a control. Ching Davi disrespected the smoke, peeked in aim, and he got stunned. He had to fall back. But now at the same time, Team Heretics is taking the space. On the same hand, they wanted to take this arcade control, and it's very interesting to see how much utility they want to use here, right? So I think this smoke that they're doing is becoming their standard setup. So they want to deny aim information and want to deny opper or whatever who's taking information from far aim to go in. And but the counter of it is happening is that they're smoking here, right? So this smokes also gives a lot of control to Team Heretics. Now, so usually, so you're just gonna do this, and everyone is gonna take the rope and join these Phoenix and Rena on arcade. Till then, they're gonna take space till here, I assume. So that happens again. Wait, where's the smoke? Huh? I'm pretty sure. Oh, he didn't. You. Oh, now we have two, right? Now we have two smokes. So he definitely used this, or he didn't. Oh, he didn't use it for some reason. Hmm. Interesting. I, I have no idea what are the comms here. We'll have to check the comms. But again, they've taken arcade control, watching the tower. Chamber spots him. These guys have aim in control, so we can see the early rotation coming in from CT side. The harbor wall comes in. This wall again cuts close angle, so you can walk in from here, and obviously you can go tower at the same time. It's things are happening pretty fast. Again, Heretics is doing pretty good to cross the wall. As I said to you, this wall is sort of okayish, but it's not that confident. This is what's going to happen, right? This wall is going to go down too early, and these are some of the issues here with Harbor, right? That we can just spot it in one round. So as you can see, they have taken arcade control. They know one guy is tower, and obviously because these guys have aim in control, we can see instant rotation coming in from CT. Now, the harbor wall is good enough to cut the canteen and also the city side. But the way this wall is, I think it also makes it easier for people to cross on audio basis, because audio is pretty much heard here. Now these guys, I think, tried to enter. They entered from here, but then obviously Chamber or was on top and he got the kill. And I think, oh wait, am I seeing this correct? I don't know. So then Reyna just crosses the chamber wall, kills this guy, dashes out, but Brim takes the trade. That's pretty weird from PaperX. I mean, they don't really have a choice, if you ask me honestly, because of this wall. They have to take these fights, right? I think you can't really you can't really call them out much for this what happened here, right? Because I mean, obviously you got a pick which is insane. You were trying to dash back, but you didn't expect the Brim to sort of come out of the smoke and get the trade. But how easy it is to do it with the harbor, against harbor, is pretty interesting to see. Okay, so pretty much now again we could see the same default, the wall coming in here. And again, this strip is interesting. They do not want them to push arcade at all. They are trying to take dish control and also aim in at the same time. The smoke comes in, and this smoke blocks A information after all, because now Raze is scared to go in. So Breach has to do something to take information here. I think use the stun here. Yes, he used the stun to sort of delay them. and after that delay, the Prowler comes in, and it's obviously a they're pretty confident in doing so. So again, the Harbor Wall comes in from A main. Interesting wall. Obviously, this doesn't cover this angle, but it do cover city and sort of someone is playing downstairs. Paper X is just getting the kills. They just want to take the fights and they're winning it. It's straight away. It's straight away that, right? Also, they put the harbor smoke here that is not spammable. So they put the smoke here. That is why they can get an easy spam. Sorry, easy entry on the side, because people would usually be spamming this right from city so that they could block the entry. But obviously, this smoke gives them a free path to enter A. And at the same time, did Fade? Oh, Fade alone just went in here. Other players were coming in here. Phoenix ran off from Tower. So I think Fade was gonna get punished anyway. But oh wait, Benkai got a kill there. That's actually good. I mean, even if you went alone, you got the kick, you got the kill. That's perfect. Even with the bad gun, no. Okay, this smoke is just insane. It's just giving you entry. But again, they're taking fights. They won them. They got the trades, and now it's a 4v3 situation. Let's see how Heretics sort of handles this. They have a Sage Wall to work with, a stun to work with. On the side of Paper X, they have Phoenix flashes and Molly. And also, I think this should be fairly easy. But Phoenix is playing far away from, because he's careful about the lurk. As soon as he's sure that no one is lurking, he's going to come close and keep flashing these people. He's going to trouble them a lot. Now the wall is going to come in. That's going to cut city. This wall is going to be broken again, and Phoenix from Dish just peaks, and people just get the trades here. Nothing much to talk about. I think just the standard plays. PaperX actually loves to fight, and I think that is an advantage and disadvantage both in certain times, right? So I think this was pretty okay, a good round. I mean, I think Team Heretics should realize that this is going to happen. PaperX cannot default, right? So the positioning of the players that they're making needs to be in such a way that you can block rushes, right? So as soon, obviously, because initial rounds and pistol and all that stuff, PaperX did this wall but did not come A, right? And that's what the plan here is. They're gonna do this continuously to block A main information. So you have to be bold enough to play together in this position and this position to stun and peek and take information for sure. You'll have to take this info, or you could switch around with people who could get information. Now what can get information? Obviously Raze Boombot is one who can get information, but I think the best way would be breach, come down, stun it, I'm going to peek through the wall, you also check it with me, and sort of we can be more clarified about how many people are there and how many people are not. So I think that would be one solution. Now there is one more solution to this, but I'm not going to tell you here. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, if I see this ever happening in this game, I'll tell you guys. Okay, so again, we have a dish control by Trip, and Raze is checking it in. Sage goes, aggro opens the door, walls it. No one is breaking the door, so they're pretty comfortable in terms of rotation and keeping three people B. Now, because they have this control, they have comfortable three people here. And also, PaperX have been making sound, so they do not sort of want to, just go in that easily. Now, obviously, they show some presence arcade. The smoke comes in, blocks some entry, and they go back. Now this was heard by Breach, but Raze at the same time has pushed this, and he's going to take this information. As soon as he takes this information, we should see this rotation come in, because this was heard, right? Now they want to take some information. B main chamber looks here, gets no one spotted. They are pretty sure that they can be main. He's clearing it all the way through. Lack of information, guys. So you see what's happening. So basically the idea was, they knew that they were arcade, right? They knew that they were arcade. Now Raze boldly pushes Dish alone, which is obviously important, right? Now what happens is that sh- because they cross the wall and Raze is spotting no one here, there is no presence till now at A main. They're scared that they could come back B, because they have taken rope so confidently, right? So it could be a bait or whatever, we can come back B. And because of the positioning of these players, right, Heretics is not able to get information in these. Whose pick is this? Oh, it's Paper X pick. So yeah, makes sense. Probably Heretics is fracture might not be that good theoretically, but hey, so basically they have a question mark here, they have a question mark here, and they also have a question mark here, right? Now what Raze is trying to do is eliminate this question mark. So we need to eliminate one of these question marks to sort of react in the map, but that's not happening. As you can see, we still have these question marks. It's taking too long for this question mark to get cleared. You need to break this strip, and we need to have, and now it's obviously they know that it's gonna happen here. So the wall comes in. Interesting wall again. So from different positioning, they have practiced different wall. There was a different wall that we saw coming in from here, and this is a different wall. Again, this blocks on top. This blocks city, but with this wall, it makes it a 200% thing that PaperX is going to enter from sands, right? If they do not enter from sand, this could cause trouble to them. So I think it's going to be an A split, obviously, as soon as you see this wall. Now, Sage is on top. He gets one kill. This is important, and he sort of stops them from like entering so hard. And this is the issue with Harbor, right? You'll have to do so much to sort of enter the site. So again, Harbor had to put out a smoke. He had to stop it here, and now this smoke is gonna go out soon too. So the Harbor is planting. Phoenix also puts up the wall to sort of block city because the harbor wall is out. The breach, aftershocks, it's very difficult to save from that area. Will you gonna spam there? Harbor lives. Is that missed aftershock? Oh yeah, I think he just messed up his aftershock. No, there's still space to be on the left. That's unlucky. Uh, he got just a tiny spot to stay there, and he did not. Again, this spot after the update is actually pretty good. In such situations, you would want to be here because it's a lot. It's very difficult to clear this angle, right? Because from this, you're also very scared to sort of check these angles. So you have to clear all these angles first, this first, and then finally you can peek and check this. So it's take a lot of time, and I think post round this angle could be very very careful. Harbor ults. Now this ult is also very important because it would stop them from pacing again. Also because there is no smokes left, there is not much utility left with you guys to sort of stop them, especially after Phoenix. No more Phoenix flashes and only one prowler left. So it's necessary that you need to stop them from coming in and sort of just aggressing at you. So I think this ult makes sense. So again, they're just hitting their shots, dude. That's insane. They're not scared of taking fights. They just yeah, they just want to take fights, and they just want to win it. So I think pretty good. But again, I'm not gonna reveal too much, but we can see the issues with Harbor, right? Luckily they had ult. He was able to put a pause there, but again, if you are smoking something, you are still not covering everything, right? This is exposed, this is exposed. So all these issues exist, and you need a aim heavy team to sort of do these things. And I don't think so this is going to work second time, because if I'm any other team and I'm reading PaperX's game, I know what's going to happen. As soon as this wall comes, I know what's going to happen. They're going to come from here, and I'm going to have my people ready. With what you can guess that, right? With what weapon do you want to be there with? And it's not operator. So okay, so again, I'm gonna post people here, I'm gonna post people close angle. I'm just gonna surprise them here, because I know as soon as this wall comes up, I know they're gonna come here, right? It's just as simple as that. So again, Heretics needs to make changes then, because they know that it's gonna be an aggression, so it's probably gonna be an fast, it's probably going to be split somewhere, it's going to be an fake and fast, right? These they cannot default. So only these two three options are left with PaperX, right? They're going to show presence somewhere, go the opposite side, they're going to show presence somewhere, and sort of just, but it's going to be fast, right? It can't be very very slow, it can't be methodical. They are not going to waste time in rotating. So I think in manipulating your rotation, so I think Heretics need to be more proactive on defense, right? They need to take map control, no matter what happens here against especially this comp, right? Okay, so let's see what Heretics makes changes. Now, again, there is a lot of psychology that's going to play here. So, PaperX, after this timeout, might be thinking, do we do the same thing? Because after timeout, there is also a possibility that some defensive teams like to do, they like to aggress after a pause to surprise these attackers to sort of destroy their plans. And on the same time, PaperX might be expecting the same. They are expecting some changes to happen. Team Heretics is also expecting PaperX to do some changes. Now, it's PaperX to decide, do they want to do the same thing as they did the previous round, or do they want to do differently, right? So as far as we can see, they are gonna do things differently. It looks like a fast A after the fade reveal B. So again, it's important. It becomes important for them to show presence on the opposite side that they're going in. So the reveal comes in. It makes sure that no one else pushes B, right? So this reveal makes sure no one else pushes B, and they have enough time to sort of go and push A. Now this Sage Wall is going to cause them trouble. This Reyna flash is so fast, guys. This Reyna. Why are you showing this observer? We get it. It's a reveal here. We want to switch this right now, right? Switch us. This is not important. This is not important to show. I'm really sorry, but yeah. So see, again, we didn't see it carefully, but as you can see from the Rena's positioning, she was very close, and this flash is so fast now that there's no way for you to dodge it or break it before Rena peaks. And just Sage tried to protect him, but it wasn't enough. Immediately, the wall gets broken. Forsaken gets information on Arcade. He tells two people. The flash comes in, the Prowler comes in, and yeah, it's just brutal, dude. Again, this smoke is interesting by Benkai. It doesn't do much. I think it was just to slow them from going away and sort of just to because they're not habitual of playing it. Again, just a random smoke to cut City and Sans. The Brim smoke comes in. Mixwell thought of timing it inside the smoke, but again unlucky. But this just there's no stopping by. Yeah, interesting. So I think because Heretics know that the trip is there, the first thing that they need to do is push Arcade, break the trip immediately. That should be the first reaction now from Team Heretics. But again, I think it was an eco, so it would be interesting to see how they play this round. Again, just try to timing inside the smoke. Nothing much could be done there. Yeah, Heretics needs to take map control. They need to break the strip even after they know that the strip is here. Every round. Let's see what changes Heretics make. There's no changes I can see. Yeah, I don't think so. Heretics have prepared this map at all because we have the same setup. We have Raze here, we have Breach here, Sage playing around, and we have Chamber and Brim here. So I think Chamber starting here and Spawn is smoking this. He's playing B. Um, the smoke again. The smoke comes in, stun comes in, pushes them back. This time they are showing some pressure on. Yeah, again they have to do things fast here. So I think Reyna would have gone there and blinded her on Arcade to show some presence. Be careful here. She goes and she uses a blind to show presence. They might be Arcade. This sort of makes them curious. One guy has to constantly watch Arcade, one guy has to watch B main. They take the rope and sort of now immediately go dish. And I think but Heretics, we have three people here, so it should be not that difficult, honestly. Mixwell needs to get two here. He tried to get some information out of there, but I think he spotted no one, and because of that, we can see rotation to come in as fast. Did he used the Prowler? Oh yes, I think he revealed and used the Prowler at B, right? Oh yeah. So they were like, oh no, he used the reveal. Where did A, right? Interesting. Oh yeah, he used the reveal for Dish, and he has two Prowlers now. He also Prowlers A, which is interesting. Okay, so he Prowlers A. Now, obviously, this is not going to pull out the rotations, but he's going to go back. These Mixwell gets no information. And with this no information, they decide to just go back. That's interesting decision making. I don't think so that should have been this hasty, but again in reaction Breach ults this, so it's a pretty good pause on them. Raze misses the ult, Aftershock comes in, Phoenix dies in Dish. They try to fake B and immediately reaction we could see B. The spacing is harsh. Let's see how much Fade can be patient in terms of waiting for his two player to come. He misses the shot, legs him. He needs to get two, he needs to get one here at least. Unlucky. So PaperX handles this pretty well, even though the spacing was bad. They were able to do it, and the swing is going to come in with the fade ult. Yeah, it's just I think it's a lack of preparation by Heretics and sort of how much they play this map. They don't play this much. By looking at these setups, I think they only have till now that we have seen only one setup too, so it also becomes difficult to sort of judge Harbor overall. But as you could see, again, just wall that covers everything, but a very short window for you to enter. And as I told you, it's gonna either be rush, it's gonna be an split, or it's gonna be show presence somewhere, go the opposite way, right? So I'm gonna just keep them here, right? First two, and right, every time it happens we're gonna just put a tick mark. Okay, so now again, Heretics, need to make some changes in how they're playing. They need to obviously break this trip. They need to take map control. They need to go under to sort of do the map. But now finally they make some change. They ask Chamber to go A, play A main on trip and sort of watch Dish all the time at the same. Oh, finally, right? So what happens is now, as we were saying, they need to take map control, and as I told, they have to sort of walk in so as to do to surprise these people because you have not been taking them in control. And we see Raze and Breach to sort of go in. Sage helped them. Also, the smoke also helps them to sort of cross this confidently. And I don't think PaperX might be expecting this because Heretics have not been this fast. He should be able to get two here, three probably. But again, what is this? Oh wait, it's just Raze under and Breach is on top itself. Okay, cool. My bad. But yeah. Anyway, you just need to take under, right? And after that, because you know that this push comes in, the wall is gonna be bad. Harbor is dead now. Obviously, there's no smokes. Again, come on, Heretics. No, just okay. So the issue is, guys, I'll tell you what, right? So now what's happening is even after this happened, Reyes had to fall back because he was scared that pressure is gonna hit him, right? After this, look how passive you are. Now I'll tell you the question marks. Question mark, really a question mark till here, and a question mark here too. Now it is 1 minute. Obviously, the way PaperX is playing, 1 minute mark, 1 minute 8 second mark is pretty bold. And with these question marks, Heretics doesn't know what to do, right? But obviously they have man advantage, so they can play this together. They do not have to hurry it out at 5v2. After hearing the sound, it's obviously Sage rotates immediately, uses the wall in arcade, doesn't have a wall. Opper is scared of the flash. The Phoenix wall comes in. He doesn't. Oh, the spam was almost perfect, dude. But okay, misses the spam. It's a 5v4 retake. Phoenix Fade playing main and Rena Chamberlain. He has the op 6 HP. The Brim Stim Beacon comes in. He's ready for the shot. Tries to jiggle peek. Doesn't get in. No flashes. Wait, does Breach have flashes? Oh, he does. Wait, what was this then? Yeah, guys, they're not prepared, right? They don't have pre-planned flashes ready that before peeking from city, what is the best way that I can flash that is going to flash the opper. They have nothing of such sort ready. Even the stun is ready. He stuns what? He stuns A main or something, huh? Oh, he stuns arcade for this for them. Interesting. They wanted to clear Sands first. Sands gets cleared, and now Brim peaks. He dies, but doesn't matter. I don't think so. He had any more utility, so it's better that he dies than Breach because he has the flash. So Ren, as soon as you see some reaction coming in from there, Ren is going to flash. Bold. I told you guys this flash is insane. Look how fast it is, right? Look how fast this is. Look. Okay. He flashes. He flashes now, right? This guy's flashed. It's insanely fast. But again, Heretics handles this well. You're getting the trade, you get the kill. It's a 3v1 situation. This op, okay, this was a very good idea by Heretics. Okay, so we need to note this down. Look here carefully. So even though because Chamber was Dish, right? He came all the way from behind, I think. Oh, he was main, then he jumped Dish, so he was Dish. So the idea was Chamber was gonna try to get a pick from Dish, but obviously it was very difficult to get a pick from there. And when he jumps down, takes the TP, he gets one pick, immediately TPs out because he does. Oh, he doesn't. He aims, he kills, and then TPs out to not get the trade. Again, just a good retake. The smoke is very powerful on B main. But yeah, well tried. That flash was insane. This is what changed the round, right? This one kill changed the round because see, once Harbor utility gets out, and especially when he dies, it's very difficult for the team to sort of do something. And as I told you, they need to take map control. They took it and sort of got the round. Now Heretics should have realized that we need map control, and this round too, we should see some aggression coming in from there. Again, the stun smoke comes in. The opera has been set A. Raze is waiting just to break any kind of prowler or anything that comes their own way, or he's trying to take the orb. I think so. Or does he have his ult beforehand? Oh, he has his ult, but I think he's just trying to help Chamber there. Um, okay, maybe break the utility, let Chamber sort of TP, bait setup could be to, and then Sage Balls Arcade to be free from there. We could see Breach holding B main from City. We're just gonna do the attacking. I'm curious to see defending too. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, Mixwell gets one. They ult. After that ult. Okay, so let's check out a few utils. Okay, so the wall comes in. After the wall, we have a fade reveal that lands in open. Try to see backside. The flash is very fast, but after that, Mixwell was too close to get blinded from the flash. He takes down Paper X the Molly backside. So Phoenix Molly backside, a fade reveal, Harbor wall as you could see, and I think I saw Sage slow too. So wait, they don't have a Sage, so it's the defensive slow. Interesting, and obviously this guy is gonna get some space to peek out. Okay, so wall, Phoenix Molly. I think I saw Brim Molly too from the defenders, but this Brim Volley was a fail. Arena Flash to come in, Harbor ult. Yeah, it's just so you put the wall, you try to walk in with it. You spot. Yeah, it's not that easy, guys. It looks sort of it sort of looks okayish right now because Heretics is not prepared for this map. They don't know. They might not have been scrimming for this. But I think this, and obviously you're gonna put the harbor smoke there so that you don't get spammed while you're crossing for site. So I think for such aggro plays, it's look okay. It looks okay. It looks okay, but yeah, it's just I don't know, dude. It's very pacey. It's very fast. I think okay, guys. If I am, I don't want to say it. Okay, yeah, there are two solutions to it that just got into my mind. One, I'm gonna tell you. There are three actually. One, I'm gonna tell you is map control. As soon as the round starts, Heretics needs to push something together. They need to take some map control. That's one. Other two are more powerful, but again, sorry, I can't reveal that. If I see them doing this, I will for sure tell you that. Yeah. Okay. So now, again, just aggro push A, taking all that control, playing B, arcade wall sage, not letting them enter, gets the first pick, breach aftershock pushes them back. The ult is good, he gets one more, two people still him in. I think this is Heretics round. They were expecting them to do again. There's not much options that Paper X have. So this push was actually good. This map control that they took with the operator, good. After peeking is still posted there. They don't want to enter them easily. The result was good. But again, the arcade wall, this wall, I'm curious about this wall. Okay, so do you guys remember the round where Rays pushed this, right? Now Rays had seen this strip, so they know that this strip is always there, right? Which means that there is only gonna be rare round where Paper X is going to join arcade, right? And also they're scared for any arcade push, because if you think about it, if any arcade push happens, this push that they're doing, the 4-1 split or the 5-0 thing, right, it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail because this that would mean that the opposite team have all the information and they are gonna rotate very fast. So this wall doesn't make sense to me because you know the strip is there. Just go break the trip, one round, and that's going to be all for you for your half. But again, this wall is actually an advantage for Paper X. So Paper X comes back, takes down kick. They just want to enter this, right? They just they for sure they just want to take fight. He's taking the orb in open, obviously going to get punished. So gets punished. He wanted his ult probably. I think the Fey Harbor wall comes in. The random wall, it doesn't even cover, because I think it's very difficult to sort of cover everything with this harbor wall, right? Because if you think about it, how are you gonna turn it? Yeah, because then you're gonna get spammed from here, right? So I think that could the best he could do, but obviously you're exposed from here. So again, the issues with harbor. Yeah. Honestly, guys, with these changes, I might even think that it's a double smoker map now. No jokes. I think it's a Viper Brim map. But okay, again, good round by Heretics. The aiming control was important, and yeah, I mean, just the normal stuff. Okay, so again, they realize that they need to take aim in control. Finally, the going aggro kills one, gets back. Brim Smoke Arcade again, just helping PaperX even more. This time Chamber is curious because they got picked out. See, as soon as you get the first pick, right, you shatter their plan, whatever. It has to go very defaulty. It would be very interesting to see how PaperX gathers around and sort of takes this pick, because if you think about it, they have everything covered, right? They have Sage Wall B main, but again, this is a question mark yet. This is again a question mark for Heretics. A main is sort of clear, and this is a question mark. So I think Heretics, the way they are playing, it's too many question marks for them, honestly. Could go anywhere. But again, PaperX is also very split. I'm gonna mark Harbor. This guy is going to be important. He's want to give some utility fake B, I think, or they want to fake A with fade util. Okay, so they reveal. Flash comes in. Phoenix ults goes in. Raze tried to fall back, just being saved there. The stun comes in, stops Phoenix. Was not able to do much. After this fake, they should be going B. It's just. But after the wall break, they are expecting this to be a fake because literally no one entered. So I think Heretics, just wins this round. Harbor walls up, and even he's 8 HP, but this ult is pretty good. The smoke comes in mixed with already side. It's just, you take map control, you take something in the start from them, you get one pick, and it's impossible, very very difficult for them to win, especially the way PaperX split out. So two here, one here, one here, and they try to fake this with sort of the fade reveal Phoenix ult, but I think it was no harbor wall came in or anything, and because of harbor, it's obviously like you're not gonna enter without the harbor wall, right? So I think it became obvious that it's gonna be a fake, and that is why we could see such early city rotations and heretics posted there. So I think this was a good read by whoever was calling in heretics. And yeah, I think pretty good till now. Heretics took time to sort of adjust to harbor, but I think once you do your stuff, and once you surprise the opponent team, it's okay now, which means that they did pretty well in defensive half. I really want to see how they made their defense work. So again, just constantly taking aim in control. The smoke comes in, stun, raise, and breach comes. Aim in, takes aim in control. PaperX just realized we need to just go in, right? They just go in, leaves chamber on lurk, and I think they get an easy entry on B. Yes, they do. The smoke also comes in, not able to spam. Again, they just. Oh, I think it's a bad wall. Oh, yeah, I think he missed his wall or something for sure. Yeah, he missed his wall, dude. Unlucky. So okay, or I don't know what happened there, but again, whatever it is, good ult, good fights. The smoke went off, and instead of like forcing the plan, they fought city together, got the picks. Heretics wasn't ready for that, I think so. Oh, he misses a shot here. Oh, it was a Phoenix Molly. I think he was not able to even take the shot. Mind Freak just did insane to get this picks from stairs to city. Okay, interesting. Good half on their side. Now I'm curious to see how do they play the next half. No, let's see. As soon as this gets away, never interested in kill strats. Doesn't really matter. A long mid break. Okay, so now, hmm, okay, so this is actually good by PaperX. This is very underrated. Sorry, by Heretics. So, wow, dude, what? It's a 5v5 duel on arcade. What the heck? Has Team Heretics ever played Fracture before? Obviously, with this comp, with these players, because this is the hardest counter I've ever seen. If it is, I'm interested. Just Reyna Flash, just two. Wait, what? Wait, what the hell? It's gonna be repeated again, eh? It's gonna be played back. That was weird. Oh yeah, it's obviously gonna be played back. Cool, cool, cool. Wait, what was I thinking? How can that be possible? Yeah. Okay, so so there's no read basically. It was just a setup thing that happened. Oh wow. Wait, PaperX without using any utility just pushed in? Probably. Oh, Rena Flash, Phoenix Flash came in B, paused here. Team Heretics try to peek, Jinx get one. Immediately the reaction comes in on B push. They want to go A, yeah. So see guys, as soon as they got the information that three people are pushing B main, they immediately decided to push this arcade. Um, the smoke chamber smoke comes in, pretty good kill by. Okay, so it's a good wall. So basically you wall from the city to your. So this obviously gives the space for a player to be inside the site. That's what Bankai was trying to do, but I think it's also pretty obvious to get the spam. Yeah, yeah, you deserve that. Good check there. Again, that's pretty obvious. So yeah, that's gonna get checked again. Good plant, and this round was lost after that. Yeah. Wait, what? Interesting wall. Just an early wall to deny or to force them to use utility here. And for stack A by PaperX, this wall is just to give a bait that hey, we can be doing something aggro. You need to use util to clear all this. Four-man stack A gets no information. Heretics is playing this well till now. They're, they're just gonna be okay-ish. Just waiting for any kind of push. Boombot comes in, gets that information. Stun, gonna enter. Phoenix Flash is very powerful. Good movement by Race to get back, but PaperX has aim in control, and Rena is gonna hear all of this. These two people are instantly going to push B main. The rotation also comes in from. Yeah, it's just done. Ooh, nice shots there. Wait, what? No way, right? How did you get those kills with the nade? The nade, oh, unlucky. Yeah, that was such a good nade, dude. Nice nade, nice nade. So that nade comes in again. The lurk is too late. People in the side died. You might be able to get one or two. Anything that you get is okay. Spots one gets no one kill. The armor is down. So usually when you're analyzing guys, you gotta also see after the round what do the heretics have lost, right? How good the eco was. So obviously, um, probably might not buy the armor again. Probably 25 armor. He'll have to buy the armor again if he wants because he has the guardian, right? So I think it was okayish on the side of Paper X because they got one kill. So we would see the buy next round. See that would have an effect here. Okay, so obviously because they have so much money, they can purchase next round. Sage also invest in full armor inspector. We see full armor here also, full armor here also, and a frenzy on the side of chamber because he has his headhunter, obviously that Gnostic gun. Okay, so again, okay, this is interesting how PaperX is playing with the harbor, right? So they put the wall here the previous round. Now they put the wall here. So this wall is just to make sure that the attackers will have to use utility to clear this, or if anyone, or if let's say they are defaulting, right, after seeing this wall, the call is going to come in and hey, there is a wall. So it would be assumed that PaperX would have taken these spaces, right? Now, even though you want to go A, right, it would make so much sense for the opposite team to use utility through this wall to get information and to clear this out, which would give enough time for PaperX to react according to the utility and the time that it is coming in. So, but Heretics just want to go in through the smoke. Z gets one. Again, the powerful brim smokes here, here, here. It cuts Fade and Phoenix. After all, from the side, they just need to enter it now. Aftershock comes in, playing it good. Aftershock, backside slow. Reveal comes in for the dish. They know people are dish because he broke the recon. Plant for long. The wall. Okay. The wall comes in, gives them space to work with. Good post spawn situation. See, it's a good post spawn situation, right? But with the condition that you also have dish. Because if someone is if sorry, if the opposite team doesn't have dish, right? Because if they have dish, if they have so much vision, they do not really have too many angles to clear, right? They can confidently come and peek you there, and that is what happened here. Still winnable. The rotation comes in. Good shot by him. He's gonna pick up the gun. Um, yeah, good stun. Just making them wait as much as possible. Ult is insane. Um, yeah, good round. Good round by Heretics, I think. The chamber shot helped. Obviously, killed the Phoenix, got the gun. Raise all they were investing because they wanted to get this lead so bad. It's 9. Wait, who won this? I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, Heretics won this, no? Oh no, wait. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think on defense, I'm pretty sure Harbor is not working. What are you going to do with Harbor on defense? Instant wall, instant disrespect of the wall. I think it was too far away for it to work. It should have been something like this to work, to especially in this round because of that rush, right? Yeah, because you're putting this wall and you're not here, you're gonna be here, so a lot of util comes in on that side. Okay, he gets both of them. Eco round, not gonna talk about this much. It's just wait. Harbor looks very weak on defense. It's not the agent to play, honestly. So the round start again. Aggro wall B, but I think Ray spotted it where it came from. No, oh no, he didn't, or he did. Now Rays would try to clear it. They're also giving aim in control. Try to peek through the volley. Phoenix volley is insane. You cannot stand there for long. A good dodge. Phoenix has taken that aggressive angle. They have already gotten the first pick. The timing just a little bit bad. Flash peaks again, pushes them back, has the aim in control. These guys will need to take aim in again. These guys have started to go B. If they do not give any sound, this should be pretty good. They are not interested in taking A, just go back B, right? And because Phoenix has so much information, Harbor has started to push City, or has taken information and will now go back from City, right? Oh, he's not. He's just these guys are chilling because also there's no pressure here. Oh wait, okay. The op is posted B. They decided to go B, but they had no information, so they decided to go again. As soon as Phoenix gets information, he just ults this and sort of owns it. The aftershock comes in. Oh, he just gets spotted there. The harbor wall. They might expect him right there. Yes, they do. Clear the angle perfectly. Gonna go in easily. Do they have? Oh, the res 4v2. 28 seconds. Okay, we'll look at the time carefully, guys. Yeah, just good smoke for the cross and gets the kill. Yeah, Harbor is not working on defense, guys. You can't really take any map control with that smoke, honestly. Because what are you gonna do, right? How are you gonna I think when if you're doing those walls, yes, you're trying to sort of get that map control. Because on defense, if you think about it, right, I think PaperX thought that on attack they're gonna do pretty good. But what happened was on defense there are lot of weakness with Harbor, right? So okay, so if you think about it, right, now when some reaction is seen by any opposite team, and let's say they've taken aim in from you, you can smoke this, you can smoke this, you can smoke this. There are too many possibilities with how long, especially the brim smoke is on this map, right? Now with harbor you immediately have to use a wall to create pressure, right? You immediately have to use a wall. Now the issue with that is that after the wall goes down it's basically a free space, right? And every time it also wouldn't make sense for you to push with that wall because that would be too predictable and the opponent team could just stay there. So also you cannot directly smoke when they are pushing. Okay, the harbor smoke comes in to push them out of him and they push him and they have to take map control. The lurk starts to come in. Harbor is also interested. Chamber is going to give them information. The flash comes in. He gets one, wanted to, but was not able to. I mean, it's okay. Here's them coming in. Good blind by them. Good. Oh, that could have been such a good aftershock to delay them. Raisnade comes in, tries to stop them. Yeah, just brim smoke makes it even difficult to come out with the smoke. No flashes, you cannot come out with the smoke. And Paper X have decided to take this slow. They're waiting for Renner to do something on Heaven, distract them so that these guys can enter through the smoke. He's always concerned about anything lurking, spams, gets a pick in the smoke. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's not it, guys. Harbor is not it. On defense, it's very weak. On attack, it might work for sure. There are possibilities, but on defense, it's too weak. Now, you might say, hey, can we replace Harbor with Viper? I don't think so. Yeah, it's just done, guys. It's brutal, yeah. It's not good. It's not good on defense, honestly. I don't know why I thought that Paper X won. I read it wrong. But yeah, it's just as we could see, right? Because on defense, it's just very weak, guys. It's very weak. What are you gonna do with it? How are you gonna smoke? On attack, yeah, you could do fast three things, but yeah. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time for sure. Have fun till then.